Lead scoring can seem like a bit of a mystery black box of a topic, but it doesn't have to be.
As a business operating in a time when so much of the buyer journey happens online, lead scoring can play a critical role in helping make sure you're talking to the right people at the right time. Lead scoring is all about recognizing the factors that make a prospect more or less suited to your solution, more or less likely to convert. Used well, a lead scoring system will help make sure your sales team are able to focus their time on leads that are genuinely ready to talk to them, making their time more efficient and making the customer journey smoother. Like all tools, it's great when some basic application of lead scoring can help you get better results. But what really makes it possible for lead scoring to have a genuine impact on your business is when it's applied with a little bit more nuance, context, and skill.
There are an almost infinite number of different types of scoring models out there, but there are some common and very useful ways you can introduce more advanced scoring methodologies into your business. First, demographic scoring. This is about picking up on details like the age of the customers, whether they're single or appear to be married, and what they're wearing. In the online world, it's often also based on details like where they live, what language they speak, or what their job title is. Second, behavioural scoring. This is obviously about whether the behaviour of the individual is indicative of intent to buy, whether they appear to be wandering aimlessly or moving with a purpose, looking closely at the details, or spending a lot of time on one particular thing. Combine the two and they tell you even more. Demographic scoring will help give you insight over whether the person is likely to have buying power, and behavioural scoring will tell you whether they are actually interested in it. Lastly, we have account-based scoring models, which recognise that purchasing decisions are made by entire teams, often with various roles, concerns, and interests.
If you've got a good baseline lead scoring methodology in place already, there are a few primary ways you should look to refine that strategy to continue to improve on its performance. First up, how can you improve the data you're scoring and the way you're scoring it? This isn't just about making sure that you have the data, it's also about making sure the data you're using is both accurate and relevant. Want to make sure that you're mindful of the age of the data you're relying on. The more time that's passed since the data was supplied, the more likely it is to be outdated. What someone's job title was 2 years ago may not be what it is now. And you also want to be mindful of how the information was sourced. Was it provided directly by the lead? Maybe it was sourced through a third-party data enrichment tool or through some kind of event. Some sources are more accurate than others. Be mindful of the relative weighting you're giving to demographic and firmographic data versus behavioural data. Your historical records might suggest that someone above a certain age or at a certain job title is your primary target market, but behavioural indicators of intent to purchase are often a lot more relevant and should be scored accordingly.
So how do you level up the scoring models you've already implemented? Work with key stakeholders to audit your models and refine them. Are your demographic scoring filters helping to gauge who is a good fit for sales to talk with? Are your behavioural filters working to gauge buying intent? Are your scoring models highlighting areas of the buying funnel that you've neglected to include? Incorporate interesting moments through Adobe Marketo Engage so your sales team have a range of talking points and highlights for each prospect. Consider looking into predictive technologies. These can be a fantastic tool to help automate the scoring process. Just keep in mind that these can mean a costly rollout. One thing to keep in mind at all times is this: lead scoring is for sorting, not filtering. This means your sales team should still be calling everyone, they should just call the best ones first.
Leveling up your lead scoring frameworks can have a positive impact on your wider business, allowing you to
improve the experiences you're able to deliver to your customers, further increasing their brand loyalty. Provide more insight and context to sales teams on a prospect's buying intent. Streamline processes by automating more of your scoring functions. Further grow your customer base by focusing on prospects who are maximizing their experience across your digital footprint. Refine your reporting to make it more meaningful to both sales and marketing teams. And build a stronger relationship between marketing and sales.
Lead scoring really allows businesses to level up how they engage with prospects, giving them so many amazing opportunities to create more customized and individualized pathways.
And don't forget, something that helps keep sales and marketing teams aligned are regular audit sessions. These sessions give sales an opportunity to highlight leads that have been high quality as well as poor quality, better enabling you to improve the impact lead scoring is having on your business.
We hope this has given you a better sense of what lead scoring is and how you can utilize it to bring value to your business.